And who's the young man that's you're teaching?
You know, I haven't met him. He's my first mate here. He's an executive officer of the ship.
That's right.
The first mate.
That is Justin Mullen.
Justin Mullen.
That's right.
And now we get to the Mullen.
That's right.
Papa Mullen.
Skipper Mullen.
Papa Skipper
the
Mullen.
Original sitting at the boat. Now, got the name Skipper from the boat.
That's right. Now let's understand, because I know your sisters, and tell me how they came to Skipper Mullen. Give us some insight.
My mother at first conceived two sisters. My father being an ex-officer, one of the first African-American officers in the United States Navy back in World War II, and an avid boater who owned a boat in New York in Long Island Sound, said my mother didn't want to have any more kids, and my father said, we're not going to quit till I have a skipper for my ship.
That is
so
wonderful.
When I was born, I became skipper.
That is a wonderful. And now wait, before you say anything, how did you get that J? That J where you shot it from on the top with your hand.
Right.
Just do the pose. Do the pose one time. The hand was up like this.
If you remember, John Parsons used to emphasize making sure full extension and letting it go.
That's right.
Straight elbow to the basket.
That's right.
Very, very important. Straight up, and it can still do it.
You bet.
Still do it.
Now tell us how you enjoying yourself, and tell Steve what this has meant to bring all of us together. And
Steve, I'm enjoying myself immensely. To see people who I grew up with, people who I inherited it for as friends through God, and have grown with and watched grow. This is a very touching time. Oh, Rudy, you're wanted. Rudy, you're wanted. You're wanted. Rudy, you're wanted.
Yes.
I want us to ask you one question.
Don't ask me about me taking you to the hoop now.
No, I won't. I just want to know who taught you how to do that J. That J, there was kind of an unorthodox J.
It took a while for him to perfect it when he always had a hand this big.
I remember him and Davison, Eon Davison.
That's right.
Remember Eon Davison?
That's right.
The only reason why Eon Davison made the team is because they thought it was me.
There you go.
But I want you to just tell me how you're enjoying yourself.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Gonna have to do this again.
Well, tell Steve what this means to you. And
Steve knows what it means. I mean, he did a good job, him and his wife, being the host of this whole event. That's all I can say right now.
But you know, I want to just say thank you very much, Mr. Johnson, TJ.
All right.
And we'll get back with you.
Johnson.
Oh, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. Annette. Girl, you was fine. You had a big fan club back in the day.
I gave Annette a first hit.
That's right. You had back in the day. Annette anyway, how are you enjoying yourself?
Oh my God, I am having such a blast.
Still fine.
I can't believe I was thinking about even missing this. I hope we have one next year.
And if Steve was right in front of you, what would you like to say to him?
He's done an incredible job.
We want to thank you, and we want to thank you. We want you to have one or coordinated in the next 2 years. We would like to try to do this every 2 years. Would you be favoring that?
Oh my God, my mind. It's getting old. I can remember that.
We want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
God bless you.
And this is one of Steve's favorite friends.
They get ready to do that cheer. You gotta let them get organized.
They go way back. Back in kindergarten?
No, seventh grade.
7th grade. And 13 years old. And
Arlene and I go back.
this is Arlene. I want to say to you, what would you like to tell Steve?
Steve, we love you for putting this together for us.
Thank you very much.
Ready, gotta do this. Ready!
This is the cheerleading club. Ladies are getting ready to do their cheer. And as you know, Red was the head of the cheerleaders. Then we had everybody, Micheline. Micheline was one of them, I think. Yeah, that's right, she was. And then we have Joy Face, Arlene Thompson. Wonderful, wonderful group. This brings back a time, Roz. What a wonderful time. My goodness. Mark, how you tell me something about yourself. How did you come to Atlanta, the Georgia area, and what brought you to this wonderful occasion?
You pan the camera that way for a second. Just pan it that way. That's what brought me here. All the way here. You got 30 years. 30.
Well,
30 years of friends.
Well, let me
Yes.
say something to Steve. Give him one of your enchanting messages.
And push him back. Come on, push him.
And ladies, tell me about yourselves and what brought you to this wonderful occasion.
Dean Harris.
And Maine Harris?
Dean Harris.
Oh, Dean Harris. Okay. And how about you?
I'm married to Dean Harris.
Oh, okay.
I'm Miss Hoochie.
And St. Lucie?
No, I'm Miss Hoochie.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to thank you. And how are you enjoying yourself?
Fine.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to bring that okay to
We gotta
smacking
get
him.
this party started.
That's right. You know, I want to say that was one hell of a prayer. Give us some insight on how did you become the preacher you are, the wealth speaker that you are. Give us something about yourself.
Every good and perfect gift comes from God.
That's right.
So when he called me, he blessed me with a gift to get in touch with him and to be able to share with others. So I'm just thankful. I'm humbly gracious to be called to the ministry, but also to share in love, to encourage and to exhort, because that's what we've been called to do. So I'm so grateful.
Give a message to Steve, since he's going to be watching this.
But Steve, I thank God for you. Your work is not in vain. The seeds that you have planted will spring up for a lifetime. And so once again, I thank you with all of my heart for reconnecting all of us together after so many years. And I pray God bless you for all the labor that you've extended during this time.
And give me 3 words today that you would respect, or how you would describe today. 3 words.
Phenomenal, fantastic, and outstanding.
Thank you very much.
USA, come on, hold on.
I want to thank everybody for coming down to our first annual mini reunion. I want to thank Steve. That doesn't sound right, Steve. I want to thank Struthers and Sean for hosting this main event. And we definitely had a good showing on 90 days, not noticed, but putting it together in 90 days. That was Steve. And hopefully we can do it again.
Next year.